everyone, it is Liam, the Deaf Doom Metalhead, and I'm doing a black metal special today. Normally I would do kind of mixed genres or more focused kind of death and doom metal, that kind of thing, but I've really got into black metal the last 2 years, and especially this year I've been really just digging into my atmospheric and like kind of suicidal black metal. Still struggle with the raw stuff, I haven't got my head around that completely yet, but as a genre as a whole now I'm fully submerged into it now, and I've got some killer albums to show you. I've picked 6 today, and all of these kind of fit in the kind of bracket of the style of black metal I love. Now, there was one band that kind of started it back in 2020, so when I started doing this whole YouTube thing, I was kind of in a rut. I was more listening to my death metal and my doom, and I wanted to open my mind. And watching YouTube and watching other YouTubers during lockdown, it kind of made me decide to kind of collect music again. And as you can see, that's happened in a big way. And one of the genres I really wanted to try and get my head into was black metal, because I've always appreciated it from a distance, but I've never really got into it properly. And one band was this one. It was a Danish band called Afsky, and they released an album back in 2020, and it was I think it was my second favourite album of the year. I can't really remember, but this is the debut album from 2018. This is a one-man Danish project by the name of Ole Pedersen Luke, and he does everything on this album and everything in the band. He does the vocals, guitars, the drums, bass, you name it, he does it all. And this is my kind of black metal. It's miserable, melodic. It's very doomy in the sense of how it feels and the atmosphere in it. And this album is just as good as the next one after it. It has the same style, same formula. Just horrible music, and I love horrible music. So yeah, I picked this up for my birthday a couple months ago now, last month even. And yeah, black vinyl. Oh no, it's not a ton of light, it is clear vinyl. I think the other one was a smoky black one, but this is clear vinyl. And with the other release, same as this one, it comes with these really cool booklets with the lyrics, but it's all in Danish, so I have no idea what the songs are about. But it has also like medieval artwork, which I really enjoy. Always been a fan of medieval artwork. So yeah, a really strong release. This band can't do no more, can't do no wrong for me. And I believe there is a demo or an EP prior to this release that you can pick up as well, which I need to try and find. Because I'm a big fan of this guy's work. So if you've never checked out Afsky, try and get this in without damaging it. There you go. So yeah, Afsky, go check this out. If you like your miserable, morbid, horrible black metal, this should be up your street. Right, next one is considered a classic in the genre. This is a Swedish black metal band, formed in 1988, and shares the bass player was also in Dismember, or still is in Dismember. And I believe this band was put on hiatus because he had to focus on Dismember. And that is Unanimated, and this is the album Ancient God of Evil. This came out in 1995. This was their second full length at the time, and is melodic black metal with more of a death metal edge to it. And yeah, fantastic band. Now, I got this for my birthday from my friend Kenny. He's been harping on about this band for years to me, and I've never checked them out, but Richard, can't read his surname, Caberza, who plays bass, him there. I believe he actually lives in Texas now. He's also the bass player for Dismember, and I believe there was some problems with him doing these two projects. This band disbanded, if I got my notes right, 97, around that time. Then they got back together again, then split up again, and now they're back together and they've put out an EP, and I think there's a full length coming as well. So yeah, really good stuff. This is just black vinyl, so I won't show you that. Comes with an insert here with some posters and stuff like that of gigs and that. Obviously this is a repress. Band photo there, and then you got your lyrics and stuff in there, and a bit of history on the band as well. So yeah, really cool release. An album again I've never checked out. Being brutally honest, the cover wouldn't be something past Liam would check out. I would have seen this in a record store and go, oh, look, an upside down cross. that would be the end of it. I wouldn't have bothered checking it out. And I'm not a fan of seeing the band photos on the back either. I think that should be more of an internal thing. But yeah, a fucking awesome album. I've played this a lot since I've been given it. And yeah, a fantastic gem in my collection now. So yeah, Unanimated. Ancient Gods of Evil. Now, the next one I bought purely because of the way it's packaged, and the music is superb. This is a Norwegian black metal band now, and this has to be the best looking vinyl in my collection. Not the vinyl itself, but the way it's packaged. I'll show you, it's amazing. So the album is Whoredom Rife. This came out last year in 2021, and is a two-piece from Norway. This is called Winds of Wrath, I believe. I can't read. So as you can see, it's kind of got this card thick thing, but this is actually a sleeve, which is a cutout. So it looks like that, and then you put it away. So you got this sleeve here with artwork there, like that, and you got this like kind of glossy embossed cover here, which is also an amazing looking art piece there. That looks amazing, and the gatefold is just as good as well. You've got a fucking amazing looking gatefold there. Absolutely love that, which is also embossed on the inside as well, which you don't normally get. And this came with shitloads of stuff. Now it came with a poster which was already on the wall, but it came with some like art cards. You could frame these are amazing. So one side's got one of the chaps there looking all happy and morbid, with a picture of an eagle and the band name. You've got a booklet, nice big glossy booklet with the lyrics and the write-up of the band, you know, full glossy photos in here as well, with like an embossed edge around it as well. So you can see the detail, like with that frame there, that is actually embossed on that paper. Big old photos. I mean, it's amazing, and then you got a full one there of them holding some fire, because every black metal band has to have fire in their album artwork. So there is that, you know, just loads of fucking photos, which I absolutely love. And then it's got another cutout with the other guy, a photo of him looking all morbid and happy, eagle as well, and then another card with some embossed artwork as well. And look how cool that looks. I really, really like that. So yeah, there is that, and then you got the vinyl housed in here. It's black vinyl that comes with a polylined sleeve and then custom inlays as well. And like I said, there's a poster as well, fully coloured poster, lined inside the jacket as well. And yeah, you know, I thought this was a bit expensive when I saw it in the distro, but then I saw Roger have this, and this is the reason I bought it. It's all his fault. And he showed the quality of it, and I checked out the music, and I really, really liked it. So the music itself, I'll put all that away later. So yeah, so this is their third full length. Apparently all their releases are like that, they're packaged that way. The label in question, I have no idea what it is, I can't remember, but I will obviously leave a link below, you can check it out. But like, it's just amazing. The music is like raw Norwegian black metal, you know, nothing too dissimilar to like stuff like from Mayhem and that kind of thing. Melodic in some parts, but it's more raw and aggressive. I'm just going to put this all down here so I don't damage it. But yeah, Whoredom Rife, amazing band, go check them out. Right, next one is a Finnish band that formed in 1994. This is their fourth full length. They've been disbanded since I think 98, and they've formed last year or the year before, and they've just put out this album. This is put out through Napalm Records, and this is Darkwoods, My Betrothed. Yeah, there we go. And the album is called Angel of Carnage Unleashed. Now, when I first saw this, it was on a YouTuber's channel called Norwegian Black Cult from Estonia. He does YouTube videos where he just has his hands, but he talks about all these really, really good black metal albums. And he showed this, and it was the cover that took me in. So, I think my friend John, another YouTuber, said it looked like a couple of lads playing cricket with the Grim Reaper tagging along and a dead swan or seagull at the bottom there, but it's obviously not. but it is a full gatefold for the artwork. So you can see there, very, very cool. And then inside is just a photo of the band. Now, this is a double LP, three-sided, and then the fourth side is etched. Now, this band is very, very cool because it's not just a certain style of black metal. On this album they mix it up completely. It's symphonic, raw, really nasty, and it goes really melodic and sorrowful, and then it's very blasty and then very doomy. It has everything, like crosses all the little subgenres of black metal throughout this whole album. And then you've got an etched one there, if you can see it. Yeah. And yeah, it was a band that was completely new to me. The whole reason I bought it is purely because of his recommendation and the artwork. I must be honest, it wasn't really anything musically. I listened to one track, thought I liked it, and then when I listened to the whole album, it was completely different to what I was expecting it to be. Like I say, it goes into all different genres. The vocals even go from really harsh, raspy vocals to clean singing, and it goes a bit folky. It goes everywhere, and it's really, really enjoyable because some albums can kind of sit very stale and you like it, but the songs don't really change. It just kind of sits at one tempo or one style. These guys, every song is very slightly different, and it makes it for a really enjoyable album. So if you haven't checked them out, I strongly recommend it. A really good return to form considering this is the first album they've done since 1998. And yeah, really, really looking forward to seeing what these guys do, because yeah, fucking awesome. So yeah, Darkwoods, My Betrothed. Right, next band is an American band, and they formed in 2007, but prior to that they had a different name and were going for quite a number of years. They're based out of Minneapolis. This is their third full-length from 2019, and I can't pronounce the band, but it is this band. And the album is called The Palms of Sorrowed Kings. This came out for $20 spin. Now, again, melodic black metal, but this one has some harp music in it, like medieval harp. I think they actually have the third member of this band is exclusively just playing all the medieval kind of sounds you hear out this, throughout all their music. Again, I heard this band through my friend Kenny, I think. Yeah, he recommended them to me because it's quite doomy, but also melodic, and it has that kind of folky kind of. Like I said, I like medieval artwork. I also like medieval music for some reason. It might be all the hours of Skyrim and Oblivion I've played over the years as a kid. I say kid, I'm still a kid at heart. But yeah, this band, it's weird because it's just melodic black metal, but because of the medieval kind of stuff to it, it has a kind of folky, kind of ancient sound to it. And the artwork kind of captures it as well. This is, I think, just black vinyl, so I won't show you it. It comes with this insert here, with a woman with her baps out, and then you've got lyrics on that side there with some more kind of broken monasteries and that kind of thing. And yeah, a really cool kind of chilled out black metal album. This is the kind of band I like to put on to kind of unwind a bit, especially with the instrumentals they use as well, with the kind of folky stuff. I really, really enjoyed that, and it breaks up the album really nicely. I'm not going to even try and put that back in. So if you haven't checked out this band, I can't say it, I strongly recommend it, but I imagine most people from $20 spin would know that because $20 spin, everyone just buys their albums. And lastly, this was one I didn't think I'd ever own. Now, I discovered this band again through numerous people. I think James, who runs a YouTube channel, who's in Thailand or Indonesia or somewhere that way, he's a black metal nerd, and he was talking about this band. And then my friend Kenny, again, he recommends me all sorts of fucking bands. And that is the band, if I get this right, Vinterland. And this is their only album called Welcome My Last Chapter. But I don't think it's actually called that, I can't remember. So this is a band that was recommended to me because it's melodic black metal from Sweden. Very, very popular band, but one and done. They recorded this back in 96, I think, but then they disbanded in 97, just didn't get on with each other. They have since reformed, and that is why this album now exists as a repress. Now, prior to this, they formed in 92, released this. disbanded, and then there was a re-release back in 2010, but it had different artwork. It didn't have the original artwork on it, and had a load of bonus songs on it, and I think then also an EP included in the bonus tracks. And then you look on Discogs for that, it is ridiculous money. So I kind of wrote off I was never going to have this unless I found a Russian boot of that album, which is obviously very topical now if you want Russian music. So this was recorded by Dan Swano and done in his studio, and I think he even plays on this album in some parts. But this is a remaster for 2022, the original artwork from the CD and the original vinyl as well. And yeah, I'm really impressed. This was put out through Black Lodge, which I've heard from some people they do pretty shit represses, but I've listened to this several times and I love it. I have no issue with this whatsoever. And I couldn't tell you if it does sound shit or not because I don't have the original to go by. Came not much with it, considering it's quite a grand moment to have this, because this was really hard to get hold of. But with this release, you just literally get the insert like this with a couple of photos of the lads. And I went for the purple vinyl, which just looks like that. So yeah, melodic, 90s sounding black metal from Sweden. You should probably know what you like. If you like Dissection, Unanimated, all those kind of bands, there's so many you can compare them to, but they were around the same time, so they're not copied each other, say. And yeah, just a brilliant album. I love the string sections on this with the kind of classical guitar sounds and that kind of thing. I really enjoyed that. Really breaks the album up, but I'm a big Dissection fan, so I was kind of assuming I was going to like this. So yeah, go get this if you haven't, because this is really cool, and yeah, a brilliant album. So that was my 6 black metal albums for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please like and consider subscribing if you are new to the channel. I have quite a fair bit of music to show. I've got another load of black metal, so if you're interested in that, let me know. I have some loads of CDs to show of that style, and I want to kind of branch out and do some kind of core subject videos on stuff that is completely different that I haven't done before. So finding the time to edit that, do all that, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, thank you so much for subscribing if you have recently. I've seen that's kind of gone up quite a lot, so I'm very grateful, and thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the comments. Cheers!